William Lynch stated in his speech, "You must use the dark-skinned slaves versus the light-skinned slaves, and the light-skinned slaves versus the dark-skinned slaves." Using this and other tactics given in his speech, other slave owners would be able to control the slaves for the next 300 years. Though we are no longer slaves, the debate of light skin versus dark skin is still a trending issue within the Black community today.
You have those who might be of darker skin complexion, lighter skin complexion like myself, and then also kind of in between the brown. And so that colorism comes when there seems to be discrimination based on the color of your skin within your own community. Every school I went to was 99.9% African American. As far as the students, there were some teachers of different races that are in the schools, but all the students were Black students. And so there were some that were on the lighter side like myself and some on the darker side. And so the colorism came in the sense of other kids maybe calling me white or calling me high yellow, you know, or saying you know, growing, you think you better because you light skinned, you think you white. Oh, I really don't. So I got some of that, but I saw also on the flip side of how that was also projected at some of the other kids who were darker skinned too.
So in my family, I really never experienced it. I guess when I was younger, I guess when I was younger, it was more just like my insecurities about it, because it's just like you hear things like, oh, you'd be cute if you were light skinned. It's just like, I guess so. So it's like as I grew in more and like got more comfortable within my skin, so to speak, like I just grew to understand like that's just like a thing of colorism. Just like watch this movie before and then see that whereas like I think gender plays a role in a sense because people view light-skinned women as, you know, prized possessions, or you know what everybody kind of views as like the best thing to have if you're of a certain point in life, whereas dark-skinned women are viewed as more like you date them but you don't really let everybody know you date them, and kind of with the light-skinned men as well.
But I think the gender piece plays into it just from that standpoint, because I think it really just comes down to the skin tone and lighter versus darker, and regardless if you're male or female, the lighter gets one way, you know, one type of reaction, and the darker gets another. But I think definitely I've seen amongst men where there's been, you know, the gender coming into it, where men who are lighter skinned may have had other stereotypes thrown at them, like, oh, well, you know, he's probably soft, he's this, he's that, whereas a darker skinned man is seen as being more, you know, have more strength and stronger.
I haven't really experienced colorism, and that could be because I'm the right shade, or whatever you want to call it. Even though I'm not super light skinned, it's just like, oh, well, you're not super dark, so you're okay, you're passable. I know during the summer though, you hear a lot, ooh girl, you got so dark, or dang girl, you burnt. You burnt because you was outside so long. And it's just like, I mean, you hear that so often, just like, well, am I ugly now? Like, what's wrong? Because I like playing in the sun. And I mean, that did kind of affect me a little bit, because I was walking around with an umbrella during the summer, because I was like, I don't want to get dark, I don't want to get dark, because I don't want to hear them say negative things about me. I don't want to get dark. And after a while, I was like, you know what, this is stupid, because I can't even play or enjoy the playground because I got this umbrella in my hand. So if I'm dark, I'm dark.
Growing up, I didn't really experience colorism. I remember one specific time that I had a friend, and the first thing she asked me was, are you Mexican? Or, oh, are you adopted? Because my mother is white. And growing up, that was kind of hard, because people don't take into consideration that I could possibly just have a black father that's just not in the picture. I had a good friend in like middle school, and suddenly she just stopped talking to me, and I never knew exactly why, but I did tell her that I was a mix, and after that she did not talk to me, and still today that did make me a little more self-conscious about the skin I'm in.
Because I think of the Red Fox joke every time I think about colorism. With the if you're white, you're all right. If you're brown, stick around. If you're yellow, you're mellow. But if you're too black, stay back.